The Eiffel Tower was almost sold for scrap metal, twice, and the man behind it was not a businessman, politician, or movie villain. He was a real con artist named Victor Lustig. In 1925, Lustig was reading a newspaper in Paris when he spotted an article complaining that the Eiffel Tower was becoming outrageously expensive to maintain. Most people ignored it. Lustig saw the perfect scam. At the time, many Parisians hated the tower. Some newspapers even discussed tearing it down completely. So Lustig forged official government papers, posed as a senior French official, and invited wealthy scrap metal dealers to a secret meeting inside the luxurious Hôtel de Crillon. Then, he dropped the bombshell. The French government had secretly decided to demolish the Eiffel Tower and sell it for scrap metal. But because the public would erupt in outrage, the entire deal had to remain strictly confidential. And unbelievably, the dealers believed him. Lustig walked them through the numbers like a seasoned politician, carefully explaining the tower's enormous value in iron and steel. But he was not searching for the smartest buyer. He was searching for the most insecure one. One dealer desperately wanted status and feared missing out on the opportunity of a lifetime. Lustig recognized it immediately. Then came the final move. He hinted that government officials often expected private bonuses to approve major contracts. The dealer panicked at the thought of losing the deal, so he handed over a massive bribe, plus payment for ownership of the Eiffel Tower itself. And the second the money changed hands, Lustig disappeared. The victim was so humiliated he never contacted police, which gave Lustig a terrifying realization. He could probably do it again. So weeks later, he returned to Paris and attempted to sell the Eiffel Tower a second time. This time, someone became suspicious. But by the time authorities reacted, Lustig had already escaped to the United States. And somehow, his scams only became more outrageous. In America, Lustig became famous for carrying around a mysterious money-making machine. He would place a blank piece of paper inside the box, turn a few knobs, wait dramatically, then pull out what appeared to be freshly printed cash. Wealthy victims watched in disbelief as the machine seemed to duplicate money right in front of them. What they did not realize was that Lustig had secretly hidden real banknotes inside beforehand. The machine only worked a few times before failing completely. But by then, Lustig had already sold it for thousands of dollars and vanished. And his boldest target was Al Capone. Most criminals were terrified of Capone. Lustig decided to scam him anyway. He convinced Capone to invest $50,000 into a fake business deal. Then, instead of stealing it, Lustig locked the money away untouched for 2 months. Afterwards, he returned to Capone claiming the investment had failed and apologized while handing back every dollar. Capone was stunned. Nobody was honest with him. Impressed by Lustig's apparent integrity, Capone rewarded him with thousands of dollars for trying, which was the scam all along. For years, Victor Lustig manipulated bankers, criminals, businessmen, and entire cities using nothing but confidence, psychology, and forged documents. Because he understood something terrifying. The easiest people to fool are not the gullible ones. They are the people desperate to believe they are getting the opportunity of a lifetime. Subscribe for more true stories, so unbelievable they sound completely made up.